What's up, ladies and gents, Nobly here, and welcome to another mod video. This one is the final in the series of mod videos I have done to cover me while I've been away. There was one more I wanted to try and fit in, but I just did not have the time, but it's a really exciting one. I'm going to do it anyway the second I'm home. It's going to be in a couple of days for you guys. It is a mod for altering your safe house, safe house customization we've been promised for so long. Well, the modders got there before Overkill, so we're going to take a look at that in a couple of days' time. 2 weeks' time for me right now. But for right now, let's actually take a look at some quality of life mods, because these have been massively requested, and taking a look at something that alters your field of view, something that in Payday is editable if we go into options, video, advanced, and field of view. But it's never been really enough, I've found, to get the kind of field of view that I'm after, and I try to run in other games. So we shoot into mod options here. The custom field of view is something you can do absolutely on the fly, so you can set it all the way forward. Here, if you want to be very nauseated, I know people complain all the time that the sort of console field of view gives them headaches. Or we can put it all the way out, not in video, in mod options, custom field of view, all the way out at this 2.5 times, which is truly ridiculous. You can even see inside my arms. I can't imagine anyone playing like that. It's strange though, because when you aim down sight, it kind of sorts itself out. But what you're looking to do is really customize it to your own tailored preference, and you can do exactly that. There's lots and lots of specific points you can change it to. I personally right now am running it at about 1.7, and I'd say it's slightly wider than usual, but it gives me that enhanced field of view, which is an advantage in most first-person shooters, and I don't think Payday is any different. Being able to see as much as you can process on the screen is far better, and people always complain about the classic console field of view, and this field of view slider is fantastic, easy to find, easy to use, and it's a nice little tool for you guys to set up your Payday experience a little more tailored to yourself. Next up, though, we have another quality of life style mod. Going back into the mod options, it is, you can probably already see it, it is the view model tweaks, and you can actually tweak these to your own liking, which is pretty awesome. But as you can see, the weapon is a little bit further away, it's a little smaller, and even at that very close field of view, you could tell it was less obstructive. And a lot of pro players for sort of first-person shooters, I think the one that springs to mind immediately is something like Team Fortress 2. They play with no view models, they just want something like a crosshair in the middle of their screen, and you kind of fire bullets into it. Now, I don't want that, definitely not, but I do think making the weapons a little less bulky, even something like this LMG, is a decent shout. It's going to make the gameplay experience feel a little cleaner, less cluttered, and that's what we're going for with that wider field of view, taking a step backwards and trying to get into the eyes of the heister as opposed to someone wearing binoculars. If I go into the editing, though, we say this is still a problem for you. You feel like the LMG is still a little on the big side. You can specifically edit any of the LMGs on their own. Now, sadly, this mod is not fully updated. Some weapons don't have their new view model tweaks. Some are not customizable for that reason. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be updated, but right now it covers most of the weapons in the game. It does so very well. And I'd say maybe the biggest tweak I'd make to this LMG is just drop it down a little bit further. So let's put it down there. It's not going to tweak immediately. What we have to do is just reset the heist. Easily done. I'm not going to cut through these loading screens. They shouldn't take too long. There we go. Back into it. And we can specifically edit each weapon individually, and now our LMG should not be as obtrusive as it was previously. As you can see, it looks like we're shooting from a slightly strange angle, but when you lift it up, it still functions the exact same way. But yeah, it's not in the way of my screen. I got a much wider view of any enemies, anything coming from the below me, because normally these LMGs are very obstructive of the screen, and let's be honest, they're like machine guns, they're meant to be, but there's no way you'd be holding it right up to your face. It makes more sense being around about here. You might even want to move it a little bit to the right of you, like you're, carrying it on your hip. All you have to do for that, go back into LMG options, LMG right a tiny bit, restart the heist again, and everything should be sorted for you. You can understand why this mod can't edit things in Heist, but of course the custom field of view slider can. And those are the two quality of life mods that I'm showing you today. Again, links down in the description below if you guys feel you have some issues with where the view models are placed, how they work, and the lack of customizability in Payday 2, as well as an enhanced field of view slider. Take a look at them. I definitely think they will benefit you. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.